Good morning, I'm Clinton Griffiths. Happening right now, Israeli troops are gathering near Gaza. It's ahead of an expected ground offensive against Hamas militants. And as the fighting between the two countries grows, many are watching to see the impact this will have on global markets. Ag Day's Michelle Rook joins us. And Michelle, has there been any commodity market reaction yet?
So far, there hasn't been much of a move in the fertilizer markets due to the Middle East conflict. However, one fertilizer expert tells me that it's an important region of the world for fertilizer production, and so it's being closely watched. So far this fall, nitrogen and potash prices have been 50 to 60% below 2022. So just when the fertilizer market looked like it was starting to normalize, another potential black swan enters. The Middle East is a big player in fertilizer production, and Israel alone is the fourth largest potash exporter. So if the conflict with Palestine starts to spill beyond the borders and escalate, it could quickly push up prices.
What if all of a sudden this starts to bring the entirety of the Middle East into the fight? Now, obviously, the market is going to be more focused on oil shipments through the Persian Gulf into the, out to sea that direction. But there's a lot of fertilizers produced in that region that goes through that corridor. I think just over 50% of all the tons of urea around the world that are produced are coming out of that region. So that's something we need to watch.
He says the conflict has had an impact on fertilizer producers because the cost of energy, including natural gas, has gone up as those markets put in war premium.
And now we're starting to see that cost of production go up. For a lot of areas, all that does is chew into the margin for the manufacturer. But when you start to look at Europe, who's been that swing producer, now we're getting back to worried about, does this start to reduce operating rates? Does this kill any chance we had of further restarts there?
Linville says the fertilizer market is also watching the outcome of India's tender, with prices already dropping in anticipation of China filling the order. He says if they do, it could further pressure prices. I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.